Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Sophia. And I'm Emma. We're so glad you're joining us today. We're diving into a topic that's been buzzing in therapy rooms, TikTok threads, and late night self help binges, healing your inner child. Yes, and this episode is close to our hearts because whether you're familiar with the term or just hearing it now, healing your inner child is something we all can benefit from. But is it truly healing or just hype? Exactly. Some people swear by it, say it transforms their self worth and help them break old cycles. Others feel confused or even skeptical. What do you mean, talk to my inner child? That sounds weird. That's where we come in. We're unpacking the concept, sharing personal stories, and offering simple ways you can begin this work. No fluff, no pressure, just honest, grounded conversation. So let's start with the basics. When we talk about your inner child, we don't mean there's literally a child living inside you. It's a symbolic part of your psyche that formed during your early years, usually before age 7. Think of it like a memory vault. It holds your early experiences, your joys, your wounds, your unmet needs, and the messages you observed about yourself and the world. It's the part of you that still remembers the thrill of riding a bike without training wheels, but also the sting of being left out at recess or scolded for crying too much. And neuroscience backs this up. Our brains are highly sensitive during early development. We form emotional templates based on how we are treated. If we were seen and soothed, we develop trust. If we're shamed or neglected, we might learn to shut down or strive for perfection to feel safe. And here's the key, those patterns don't just vanish when we grow up, they become internal narratives. The child who was ignored may become an adult who fears abandonment. The one who was constantly praised for achievement may tie their worth to success. So, why should we care about inner child healing? Because these unconscious beliefs and emotional patterns shape our adult lives, our relationships, boundaries, self esteem, and even how we handle stress. If you've ever had a reaction that felt way out of proportion, like rage over a delayed text or deep shame from a small mistake, that might be your inner child feeling triggered. Inner child work is about becoming aware of those moments, then responding with compassion instead of judgment. It's about reparenting yourselves. That term, reparenting, is powerful. It means giving yourself what you didn't receive. If your needs weren't met as a kid, you learn to meet them now with care, validation, and protection. And isn't about blaming parents. Most did the best they could with what they had. It's about recognizing what your inner child still longs for and choosing to show up now as the safe adult you needed then. So, how do you know if your inner child is wounded or needs healing? Here are some common signs. Number one, chronic people pleasing. Saying yes when you want to say no, seeking validation to feel worthy. Number two, fear of abandonment. Anxiety in relationships, overreacting to being ignored or excluded. Number three, perfectionism, believing you have to be flawless to earn love or safety. Number four, difficulty setting boundaries, feeling guilty when you say no or express a need. Number five, struggles with self worth, a harsh inner critic or imposter syndrome. Number six, shame around emotions, feeling weak for crying or needing help. Or even numbness. If you disconnect from your feelings, avoid vulnerability, or find it hard to trust, it might be because your inner child learned it wasn't safe to feel. These patterns aren't flaws, they're coping mechanisms. They helped us survive, but they don't help us thrive. Let's make this real. Emma, do you remember a moment when your inner child showed up in adulthood? So many, but one that hit hard. I used to feel like I had to over explain myself constantly. I'd send paragraphs justifying decisions, terrified of being misunderstood. I've seen that in you, honestly. Yeah, in therapy, I traced it back to childhood. I often felt invisible. If I didn't explain perfectly, I wouldn't be heard. So adult me thought being clear meant being safe. For me, it was hyperindependence. I prided myself on not needing anyone. But that came from being the mature one as a kid. I thought needing help made me a burden. And when we started this work, it was like meeting ourselves for the first time, the scared parts, the lonely parts, and learning not to shame them. So, how do we begin this journey? Here are 5 techniques that can help you connect with and care for your inner child. Number 1, inner child visualization. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, picture yourself as a child. What are they wearing? What's on their face? Fear, joy, sadness? Gently approach them. Say, I see you. I'm here now. You're safe. Let whatever comes up come. Tears, resistance, comfort, all of it is okay. Number 2, journaling prompts. Dear little me, write to your younger self. What do you wish they had heard? What do you admire about them? Then flip it. Let your inner child write back. Try using your non dominant hand to bypass your inner critic. Play therapy. Revisit a childhood toy. Draw. Build a pillow fort. Dance in your living room. Swing at the park. Joy is healing. Play says you're allowed to exist without proving anything. Number 4, mirror work. Look in the mirror and say affirmations like, you're not too much, you're not a mistake, you are worthy of love. Speak directly to that younger self. Let the words feel awkward if they must. Number 5, create an inner child altar or box. Gather photos, toys, drawings, or letters that connect you to your younger self. Visit it when you feel disconnected. Let's be honest, this work isn't always light. Sometimes it brings up grief, anger, or sadness you didn't expect. Totally. I remember feeling intense rage during one visualization. It scared me, but my therapist said that anger protected you. It deserves space too. You might need to cry, or sleep more, or journal for hours. That's not regression, that's release. Healing your inner child means creating space for emotions you once had to stuff down. Now, as the adult, you hold them with love. If it gets overwhelming, slow down. Talk to a therapist. Healing isn't linear, it's a spiral. You revisit old wounds with deeper understanding. Healing isn't just about pain, it's also about joy, play, creativity, wonder. I bought a stuffed animal recently, one I always wanted as a kid. At first, I felt silly, but now it's on my bed. It comforts me more than I thought possible. I started painting again, badly, but it makes my inner child smile. That's enough. Joy is a right. It's a form of resistance, a declaration that your inner child don't survive just to suffer, they get to thrive too. So, how does inner child healing change your daily life? You pause before reacting. You set boundaries without guilt. You comfort yourself instead of criticizing. You stop chasing approval from people who can't give it. You become your own safe place. That's the gift. Exactly. All right. Thank you for sharing this space with us. We're so proud of you for even being curious. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves and that sweet, brave child within you.